Let's bring on board the management of Ratan India Enterprises. We do have Anjali Rattan, who's joining in with us, the co-founder and chairperson at Ratan India Enterprises this afternoon. Anjali, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining in with us on ETNOW. It's a pleasure having you on the show. I want to start by talking about this approval of the EV subsidy that you've received from the government. What does it mean for the company? What is it that you're watching out for in terms of synergies for sales, profitability? How does this shape up for the company?
See, this is an excellent news for Revolt Motors, and I'll explain you how. Because of the subsidy being stopped by the government, because of earlier issues, we had to pay almost like 51 crores to the government for the past, and now we are clear for any other future subsidy, or right now also what the subsidy is going on, and we qualify for everything for the future. It's a great news for the company and our customers as well, and explain you how we get the subsidy from the government, and the customer also gets from the state. And if we are not getting any subsidy as a company, in many states even the customers are not able to qualify for that. For now, I will be directly giving the 10,000 discount subsidy that we are getting from the government to our customer, and the customer also benefits from the state as well. And it depends on the state. For example, like Delhi state gives subsidy for EV vehicle purchase. So is like Gujarat. So that will be a good benefit for the customers, and it will promote EV in the country.
Right. Anjali correctly mentioned that you will be passing on the benefits to the consumers, and of course, it will impact the demand also. But speaking of the demand, what are the demand trends that you are witnessing pan India?
You mean demand trends for EV per se, or
That's
like
correct.
for the demand trend in EV, when I talk about the bike or the scooter, the two-wheeler, it's picking up very, very well. I think more than even it was anticipated. I think there are two reasons behind that: the increasing prices for the fuel, and it is a big benefit for the country as well that we are not importing fuel for all these vehicles, and we are using locally produced electricity. So that's a big boost for the country and the customer. And because of the subsidies, and because now EV is becoming very popular, customers are saving money more than, I would say, on a ICE vehicle. So it's expanding very, very well. And when I talk about just our bike and penetration of bike in the country, tier three cities are picking up very, very well. If I talk about even Bihar or small cities of Bihar, the kind of tractions coming from those smaller cities is amazing, and probably because of the longer commute, and spending a lot of time on a daily basis on the commute. So I think it's picking up very, very well, and it is giving a very good story and shape to the EV world.
Right. Anjali, I want to talk a bit more in terms of the recent deal also, Flora Max. Now, Indian commerce space that is expected to grow around 5 times to around $300 billion by 2030. How do you see the company actually taking advantage of this opportunity? And, should we expect more such deals coming in from your side?
Yeah, so B2B market now is picking up in India as well. Many of the companies are becoming aware about the EV penetration in the country, and they want their company and their employees to benefit out of it. For example, like Floramax, we recently they wanted for their employees. It's a apparel manufacturing company. Their employees were coming, also supervisors were coming from far away rural areas, and that could be a big benefit for the employees as well. And few months back, we were given at various locations to Adani as well. And they have their power plants and they have the ports and all. So it makes sense for them to use within their company also all these EV vehicles. And bike being very popular, I would see a huge demand, especially for bike as well. And many other industries for their own use of employees, or they can be like a package for a discount package for EV purchase for their employees as well.
Anjali, thank you so much for joining in with us this afternoon on ETNOW, and obviously talking about the demand in the EV space and what this subsidy actually means for the company. Thank you so much, Anjali, for joining in with us. That was the management of Ratan India Enterprises joining with us on the show. But on that note, we're going to slip into a very short break. Don't go anywhere, because after the break, we'll be back and we'll be taking all at the stocks that have been buzzing in trade on research as well as on technicals.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.